So, one of the interesting questions I have, considering that we have this new infection in Infinite, which I actually enjoy, is which infection is better? I've been playing Infection since Halo Reach, but obviously I've tested it out in Halo 3 and Halo 4 and Halo 5. But which one is actually good? Like, great. Really great. I'm a little biased towards Halo Reach, but this one's kind of nice. So, what we are going to do is we are going to experiment with each one, or at least, you know, if not each one, then definitely the ones that I think are the best ones. So we're going to play a little bit of Infinite, and then we're going to see which other ones I can hopefully find games in, because with MCC multiplayer, the search sometimes does not cooperate. So we're going to see what we can work with. So starting off with Halo Infinite, I think they actually worked very, very well with the sandbox to make an infection that doesn't feel too unfair, doesn't make you upset when you're the infected. The rounds feel quick and snappy and fun. You can get a decent amount of kills with the various different weapons. The fact that you have abilities like the scan features, active camo, stuff like that, both for the infected and for the humans, is a brilliant move, because it actually adds, again, a little bit of variety and extra gameplay. The weapon caches, all that work very, very well. And I was a little hesitant, like, when I saw it, because sometimes Halo 5 felt a bit unbalanced. Same thing even with classic Infection on Reach, on 3, on 4. Sometimes the humans, the survivors, just have such a huge advantage, whether it's because of numbers or gameplay or just the map designs, but this actually feels pretty well balanced. None of the maps so far have felt weird, as far as the infected being able to take out the humans, and as far as the humans having like an immense advantage to where if you're infected you just feel depressed, basically. And again, these abilities that the infected have just enable you to have a lot more of a level playing field. Oh my god, he freaking bamboozled me. To swarm, to do what you do, you know? The speed feels fast, but not too fast. Like, in Halo Reach, whenever you had the evade, that just felt awful. For how fast they were. Halo 5 felt a little bit too slow, so when you had a lot of weapons on the field to play around with, you feel like you could just snipe them from distances, whether you have an assault rifle, whether you have a BR, whatever. I feel like it works exceedingly well. Like, I'm happy with it. This is a game mode that I could definitely... Halo Infinite has been lacking casual game modes to where like, even Action Sack feels a bit too competitive at times, and it's kind of the same problem I had with Halo 5. So I feel like I can just relax and play, which I just have never found a game type so far that feels like that. Even Big Team Battle feels more casual than Halo 5's Big Team Battle, but still, sometimes just it's like teeth pulling out. You want to test me? No, you don't. Oh! I didn't realize you landed in front of me. Son of a damn it, his active camo activated before I could shoot. Anyways, let's move on to MCC and see which infection I can maybe get into. Meanwhile, I'm an OG Reach Infection player. This was the game mode I played for many, many years, and still will dabble with. But after playing a lot of the newer games, I do feel some of the annoyances. One is definitely the speed. Like, when you're sprinting, you feel like you have more control of the fight. But with how wide open the maps tend to be, even decent players can just destroy, you know what I mean? Like, with a pistol, you can just eliminate so many people so effortlessly, as long as you're half decent, and it can get frustrating as an infected if you just feel stuck. Even the Alpha Zombie doesn't really have anything different, you know? No active camo, no anything else, so you can get stuck in a rut of where if even like a quarter of the players are decent, can't get anybody infected, no matter how good you are, it seems. Even with like 4 minutes, because we have 3-minute rounds on Infinite, it just felt like they dragged on, you know? Like you'd have this over and over again. I still love you, but I hate you at the same... See, oh, teeth pulling to the nth degree. Like, every map had nooks and crannies that you can have survivors just corral in, and it's just very hard to move them out. I feel like Reach Infection, it's like fun, but with a heavy phrase of frustration.
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Killing spree. Zombie killing spree.
God damn it.
Triple kill. Shotgun spree.
I don't know if I'm alone in this, but I feel like the Halo 4 shotgun was one of the most satisfying sounds. Oh, Jesus Christ, they did have shields. I forgot that the Flood had shields. That actually kind of helps a little bit. The fact that they're fast and the fact that they have extra shielding makes me a little scared. I forgot about that. I haven't played Flood in so long. Oh, dear Lord. Like, this, it sounds so good. I'm sorry. This sounds brilliant. It's one of my favorite sounds in Halo 4, is the shotgun sound. I can't compare most of anything else. The sounds in Halo 4 were so guttural. Oh. I forgot that you can do that so effortlessly sometimes. That was the play. You do the boost melee. Like that. That little side swipe was so overpowered. That's why like the speed feels a little bit more fair. A little bit more fair. Reach definitely was really slow. Also, maybe I'm stupid, but I personally love the sound of the pistol in Halo 4. It was so different and unique. It never fails. Oh, they did have active camo. Oh my god, what are the controls? Oh my god, why is the X button sprint? Who freaking thought that was a good idea? It is a slight bit terrifying. I hear sounds and I don't see a damn thing. Oh, god damn it. I'm flabbergasted by the controls. I'm not okay. God, I keep crouching and trying to sprint. What is wrong with me? Also, the Forge maps look like doo-doo. I am surprised at how well Infinite, like, allows for almost perfect, seamless, natural molding of the maps. I remember Halo 5 Infection also being infuriating sometimes. I can't, maybe that's why, yeah. Some of the weapons are just really good. And I feel like the shielding on the Infected, if the Infected had a little bit more shielding, it would balance out a little bit better. Also, the music's kinda, like, I didn't realize that Halo 4 had pretty constant music through most of the game. Like, most of the match. Didn't realize that. I forgot about that. Not saying the music was bad. The music was actually pretty good. It filled in the gaps. Here it just feels sometimes extremely quiet. I still think, so far, Infinite definitely... I'm liking Infinite Infection a lot. God damn it, I'm terrible at aiming. I swear to God, I am awful. I am an awful player. 80% of the time, I'm an absolute god-awful player. I have 10 to 20% of brilliance sometimes. Even though I've been very limited on the amount of time I've been able to play Halo Infinite Infection, I have not felt really any of the frustrations or weird quirks that the other games have. Whether it's because of the map design, the weapons you have, the abilities that the infected versus the humans have. I just think Infection was actually molded pretty brilliantly in Infinite, especially with the new maps. The new maps, I actually really like the designs and stuff. It's one of those things where I would hope that Infection adds to the player base that moved away from the game, like they come back and enjoy it, but I know it's going to require a lot more to bring Infinite back into a positive mindset, you know, rather than someone picking up for a few days and be like, this is neat, and then leaving. A lot more work needs to be done, but Infection is such a, I feel like, critical, just fun addition. Like, it fills up the playlist with something fun and more casual, and I'm definitely, I'm liking it a lot right now. So if you are playing it too, I really hope you are too, because I like it an absolute ton.